Welcome back to my channel, of my Sephora VIB Rouge Spring 2018 haul. I had the hardest time getting my boxes because I had to travel for work, so the deliveries actually were scheduled when I was out of town, so I had to reroute them. And then of course UPS doesn't always know where packages are, so it was a little bit of a challenge to get my box, both boxes, to be honest. So I'm gonna take out, and here is my, and I'm just gonna start here on the top. The first is a backup of my Kemet Biologics Honey and Olive Hydrating Balm. I really love this stuff. It is good on my natural hair. It helps to detangle. I do not want to ever be without this, so I needed a second one for travel, so I picked one of those up. I also picked up the Burdock Root Buttercream, which is also good for curly girls, natural hair. These two together are a hydrating, detangling power duo, so I wanted to get another set of those. The next is my favorite vibrancy mask, and it is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Vibrancy Boosting Face Mask. I have gone through a full-size jar of this, as well as a couple of jars of deluxe samples and travel type sizes. I really like this because I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth, and this really helps to clear all of that up. It does a really nice job in brightening, and I can always tell an immediate difference after I use this mask, so didn't want to be without it. A new item that I wanted to try is by Kiehl's. It is the Ginger Leaf and Hibiscus Firming Mask. It says instantly skin feels firmer and looks smoother. It's an actual overnight mask. I've never tried any of their masks before. I've tried the Night Recovery Oil, and I really liked it. So when this popped up and I was able to give it a purchase for an additional 15% off, I thought, why not? It has to contend with a really big player in my skincare routine, which is the Fresh mask. So I'm curious to see what this one is going to be like. The next item is another jar mask, and this one is by Boscia. I have the charcoal pudding mask by Boscia, and I really like it for deep detoxifying as well as spot treatment. It really helps to draw out the impurities out of my skin. So when this new one from Boscia showed up, the Matcha Magic Super Antioxidant Mask, I was really excited to give this one a try because I love the taste of matcha. I love matcha tea. I love mixing it into drinks. I love that natural calming energy that matcha provides, so I'm curious to see what it will add by way of skincare benefits. So that is another jar mask by Boscia. The next two items are my Clinique Pep Star Daily UV Protector Broad Spectrum SPF 50. So I wear SPF every day, and this is the SPF that I use. One for home, one for away. It has really helped me to see a difference in my skincare. And if you're not using an SPF to help protect your skin under all of the makeup and skincare and serums and creams and all of that stuff, then you're just really wasting your money. So find a good SPF. As a woman of color, I like this one because it kind of has a goldish, peachy tint to it, so it doesn't leave a white cast. It actually adds a nice luminosity to my skin, so this one has worked out beautifully. And it's regular, I think $19.50, so not very expensive, but it's a pretty small little bottle, but it does go a long way, and especially not having to worry about that ashy cast that we can sometimes get with other SPF products. So I did a re-up of those. The next, I guess there is a theme to this part one of my haul, and that is skincare, because here are some sheet masks, and these are the Dr. Jart Tarot of masks, and it's 7 masks in here. There is one for the hydrator, there's the brightener, the overnighter, the illuminator, the fighter, the maker, and the lover. The lover is a hydrating rubber mask. I picked these up for the first time during Christmas and absolutely fell in love. So when they were available for 15% off during the spring VIB Rouge sale, or I picked them up during the Rouge shopping days, I could not help myself, because I think these were like 34 bucks, maybe 39, 15% off, 7 masks. You go over to Sephora and check the cost of an individual Dr. Jart mask, and you will understand why I picked up multiples. So these are a sheet mask. The next item is a duplicate of something that I've had in my collection before. Couldn't put my hands on them when these reappeared on the Sephora website, so I decided to pick another one up. I can tell you that the first ones that I purchased were also from Sephora, and they did work. They worked beautifully. I don't understand necessarily the science behind how it works, but it works. What am I talking about? It is the Give Me Glitter applicator set. So these are brushes for glitter, but they have silicone heads on them, and I don't know what it is about the silicone, but it picks up glitter and it holds onto it until you apply it, and then it sets it, so you don't have to worry about fallout and glitter getting everywhere. There's something about picking it up on that silicone applicator out of the pan, the jar, the pot, whatever you're doing, and then applying it to the eyelid, and it just stays. So I thought that this would be good with a lot of the glitter shadows that have glitter in them, as well as some of the glitters that I actually have. So for 12 bucks and additional 15% off, I picked these up so that I can remedy the glitter fallout situation that often occurs. Before I get to the last 3 items, I'm just going to show you really quick what my extras are in here. So I had a 100 point perk in the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is a setting powder. It is the original, the original mini mineral veil. I'm tongue-tied right now. And it kind of has a peachy golden type color to it. So before I go and spring for a full size, I wanted to give this a try. I wasn't really impressed with the point perks during the sale, but I got an extra 15% off of the stuff that I really wanted, so I'll live. And I actually ended up saving my points. This is a sample of Woman by Ralph Lauren. So this is a new fragrance. Then there is the sample of the VIB shampoo and conditioner. So travel or away, if you can wash your hair with and condition it with those little packs. And then the last is a 5-piece of the Kat Von D Studded Kisses Cream Lipsticks samples. So a variety of colors there. And then the very last thing that I'm going to show you, or the last three things that I'm going to show you, are the very first thing that I had in my cart waiting for the sale, and that is the Pat McGrath number 4 in the Mothership Decadence palette. So here is the outside packaging. This one seems to have survived transit a little bit better than my previous ones because it was a little dinged up. There is a crown on the packaging, and there's the back. And this box actually opens up to reveal the actual palette in the inside. And it is the same heavy duty, gorgeous packaging as the previous released palettes. It has the Pat McGrath Labs tile on the front and then gold on the back. And on the inside there is a full-size beveled mirror. I'm not going to blind you. I'm going to grab the box here to cover that and then show you those gorgeous colors. So I will most likely do swatches later. So I have 3 or 2 of the previous Pat McGrath full-size palettes, and I decided against one of them. I just didn't see colors in it that I thought I would be drawn to. But this one I really like. And then the last 2 items are also Pat McGrath, and they are the mini Mothership palettes. And this is Subversive. And this one is Platinum Bronze. Did I get that right? No, it is the La Vie in Rose, and this one is Platinum Bronze. So I thought, let me just make sure, because I purchased one of them already. No, I have Bronze Ambition. It was a part of a previous haul because it was available at my local Sephora store. So I picked that up and then decided to wait to pick the remaining 2 up during the sale since they were never made available in store in my area. So I'm taking the sticker off here. And unlike the full-size palette, in the small palette, the cardboard is the actual packaging for the palette. There is also a full-size mirror, and these colors are absolutely gorgeous. I can see this being an everyday, depending on what you like, right? So if you're not into purples and bronzes and taupes, then this wouldn't necessarily be an everyday usable palette for you, but those are some gorgeous colors. There is a chocolate brown here, so should make for a really nice transition color, and those are absolutely gorgeous. So from the previous Pat McGrath palettes, I really like the formula of her shadows. I actually like the formula from Pat better than Natasha Denona. And I'm actually wearing a Natasha eyeshadow today, but it was not as smooth to apply as the Pat McGrath ones have been. And then the La Vie in Rose. So here's this one. Let me get the sticker off. This one is going to probably take me a little bit out of my comfort zone because the colors are a little brighter, and I just don't tend to gravitate towards the brighter colors that I have in my collection, but I did not want to not have the complete set, even though I opted out of one in the full size. But these are gorgeous colors. I know they will absolutely be beautiful with my brown eyes. And this, the camera, there's a good shot. The camera is picking up true to color now. So I cannot wait to try this dark purple here in the top and to see what this gold is going to look like. I want to compare and see how that one does against some of the colors in the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I don't know. This one may not be as hard for me to use and get into as I thought. But that is it for part 1. I do have another part to this haul because I did place a second order before the sale ends. I will make sure to link it at the end of this video for playback so that you can find part 1 and part 2. I am excited about my new goodies, especially the Pat McGrath palettes, because I've been excited to get those into my collection and happy that I did not have to pay full price. So leave a comment down below. Let me know if you shopped the Sephora VIB sale and if you picked up or have tried any of these items. If you have swatched or tried any of the Pat McGrath eyeshadows, leave a comment and let me know how they compare to other brands in your opinion. And what are you doing for skincare? Are you a sheet mask lover or are you a jar mask or pot mask lover? I'd like to know. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, take care.